Level 1. The refund. You are 21, and you are broke in the very specific way that 21-year-olds are broke. Not homeless broke, not dangerous broke, just the kind of broke where your bank account has $47 in it on the 28th of every month, and payday is the first. You work in a call center making $12 an hour. 40 hours a week is $19.20 before tax. After tax, it is about $15.60. Rent is $8.50, car insurance is $140, phone is $60, gas is about $200 because the call center is 40 minutes from your apartment. You do the maths every 2 weeks, and the math says you can survive, but you cannot live. Surviving is ramen, peanut butter, the same 3 t-shirts, and telling yourself this is temporary. Living is what other people do. Then your old earbuds break. You order a new pair from Amazon, $89. You should not spend $89, but you need them for the bus, so you call it a necessity and try not to think about it. The earbuds arrive. They're fine. And then you see a video. Some guy on TikTok, face blurred, voice disguised, explaining an Amazon return scam. He doesn't call it a scam, obviously. He calls it a refund method. The method sounds simple. Contact customer service, say the package arrived, but the box was empty, and wait for the refund. No hacking, no ski mask, no dramatic music. Just a chat box and a lie. The agent apologizes. The refund gets processed. $89 back in your account. The earbuds are still in your pocket. You paid $0. And a $1 trillion company lost $89, which feels like less than what their CEO makes in the time it takes to blink. You think about it for a week. Not about whether it is wrong. You know it is wrong. You think about whether it works. You think about $89. $89 is almost a full day of work after tax. One chat with customer service versus 8 hours in a headset. That is the maths. The maths is the problem. The maths makes it make sense. So you try it. A Bluetooth speaker, $64. It arrives on Tuesday. You wait a few days because the video said do not do it instantly. Friday afternoon, you open the chat. You say the package arrived damaged and the item was missing. The agent apologizes. The refund lands. $64 back in your account. The speaker is on your desk. You stare at the speaker and the refund confirmation at the same time, and the two things existing together feels like a glitch in reality. You got paid to receive a free speaker. So you do it again. A phone case, $32. Then a portable charger, $44. Then running shoes, $112. Each time you rotate the excuse. Empty box, damaged item, wrong item, package never arrived. Never the same story twice in a row. By month 3, you have made $680 in free items. Some you keep, some you sell online. $680 is almost half a month's rent, and you got it by typing sentences into chat box. Then the ceiling appears. Amazon flags your account. Not a ban, a warning. Future refunds may require returning the item. The word may is doing a lot of work in that sentence. But you can feel the system watching. One account, one name, one address. The pattern is too clean, and the pattern has a ceiling. And the ceiling just got lower. Level 2, the scale. You need more accounts, more addresses, more names. Your friend Dre is the one who shows you how people scale it. Dre is 23 and she has been doing this longer than you, but different. She doesn't use her own accounts. She buys aged Amazon accounts online. Accounts that are 3, 4, 5 years old with purchase history, saved addresses, and Prime memberships. They look like real people because they were real people. People who sold their login for $50 and forgot about it. $50 for an account that might process thousands in refunds before it gets flagged. The economics are insane. Dre teaches you the system. 5 accounts, $50 each, $250 total investment. Each account gets used carefully, different items, different claims, different timing. Conservative math says $800 per account per month. 5 accounts is $4,000 a month. You are making more from your apartment than the call center pays you to apologize to strangers for problems you did not cause. So you quit. You tell your mom you got a remote customer service job. She's proud. Remote work. Her son figured it out. You let her be proud because the truth would unproud her in a way that doesn't come back. The addresses are the key. You cannot ship everything to your own apartment. 5 accounts all sending packages to one address is a red flag even a basic system can catch. So Dre shows you drop addresses, apartment complexes with package rooms, Amazon lockers at gas stations, friends flots for small cut per package. Dre has a list across the city, and the list is worth more than everything else she taught you combined. By month 4, you are processing thousands a month across multiple accounts and drop addresses. You keep some items. The rest go to marketplace listings, eBay, and a guy named Terrence who buys electronics in bulk and doesn't ask questions. Your take is now more than your old job paid before taxes. And Dre takes a cut because Dre gave you the accounts, the addresses, and the map. That's the important part. Dre knows every account, every address, every method, every dollar. You think you are scaling, but Dre is the only person who can see the full shape of the operation. Level 3, the network. This is where the scam stops being free earbuds and starts becoming a business with worse lighting. Dre brings you the next level, higher value items, laptops, cameras, gaming consoles, things between $600 and $1,500. One version is the swap,
A laptop arrives, it gets opened carefully. The good parts come out, cheap old parts go in. The item gets returned as defective. The refund gets processed. The expensive parts get sold. From the outside, it looks like a normal return. From the inside, it is a slow theft wearing a shipping label. Then there's the faster money, didn't arrive. The package shows delivered. You claim it did not. Someone must have taken it from the porch. The carrier investigates. The company investigates. It takes time. And while everyone is trying to work out what happened, a refund or replacement appears. The system is designed to side with customers because most customers are honest, and the small percentage who are not honest use everyone else's honesty as cover. Now you train runners, college kids who need money, people who look exactly how you looked 6 months ago, hungry, nervous, and doing the maths in their head before you even finish explaining. You don't write anything down, never on paper, never in text. You meet in car props and explain the rules like they are safety advice. Use different accounts, use different addresses, rotate claims, do not get greedy. Greedy is how patterns form. Patterns are how systems caught you. Terrence becomes your fence. Terrence runs a market stall on weekends and an online store during the week. He buys anything with a barcode at a discount and never asks where I came from. You drop off boxes every Thursday. Terrence counts the items. Terrence pays cash. The transaction takes 4 minutes. By the third month of the network, the numbers are no longer cute. This is not $89 in a pair of earbuds. This is accounts, runners, drop addresses, resellers, and a spreadsheet you pretend is not evidence. You move into a nicer apartment. You tell your mom you got promoted at the remote job. She buys you a plan for the new place. The plan sits by the window of a living room paid for packages you claim never arrived. You still use your real Amazon account for normal things. Groceries, toilet paper, actual boring life. Your personal account is clean. Your personal life is clean. The two lives do not touch. That is the rule. The rule works until it does not. Level 4, the ceiling. The investigations start from the carrier side. Delivery companies have fraud teams, retail platforms have fraud teams, and eventually the teams talk to each other. They map refund patterns across accounts, addresses, IP addresses, devices, delivery photos, lockers, and claim reasons. A device fingerprint is basically the little signature your phone or laptop leaves when it connects to a website. You can change the name, you can change the address, you can change the account, but if the same device keeps appearing near the same suspicious claims, it follows you like a shadow you didn't know you had, and eventually someone finds the shadow. Accounts connect to addresses, addresses connect to lockers, lockers connect to pickup times connect to faces, faces connect to cars connect to people. The detective is patient. Patient detectives are the ones who finish cases. He does not kick the door down on day one. He watches. He photographs pickups. He follows packages. He builds the map. Every refund that felt like free money becomes a timestamp. Every drop address becomes a dot. Every runner becomes a line. Every line points somewhere. Then Dre gets arrested first. Thursday morning, her apartment. She calls you from the station. She says they have the accounts. They have the addresses. They have the device data. They know about you. You are standing in the kitchen next to the plant your mom bought you, and the phone suddenly feels heavier than every package you ever claimed didn't arrive. The charges are serious. Mail fraud, wire fraud, conspiracy. Conspiracy is the one that carries weight because conspiracy means the network. Conspiracy means everyone. Dre is looking at ears unless she cooperates. And then the strangest thing happens. Dre does not cooperate. She does not name you. She does not name the runner. She does not hand over the full map. She takes it. All of it. The entire network lands on Dre. You ask why, and the answer is obvious before anyone says it. Dre built the map. Dre shared the addresses. Dre recruited the runners. Dre taught you everything. She held half the way when it was money. Now she's holding all of it when it's years. The envelope. Dre pleads guilty. She gets 4 years. She's 24. She will be 28 when she gets out. The 4 years she is serving are your 4 years. Every day she is inside is a day you should be inside. And the distance between should be and not is where you live now. You move back to a cheaper apartment. You get a warehouse job loading trucks, $13 an hour, $1 more than the call center. The work is physical and honest, and you do it. The maths is back to where it started. Not broke, tight. Except now the tight has a weight the old tight did not have because the old tight was just poverty. The new tight is poverty plus knowing someone else is in a cell because of you. On the first of every month, you put $500 in a plain white envelope. No return address, no note, just cash. $500 is a lot when you make $13 an hour. 500 means you skip things. You skip the way you used to skip before you have this started. But the skipping feels different now because the skipping has a purpose. The envelope is the only honest thing you do, and it is built on the most dishonest thing that ever happened to you. $500 a month for 48 months is $24,000. $24,000 is roughly what the call center paid you in a year when this started. The maths comes back around. The maths always comes back around. You drive past an Amazon locker sometimes, the gas station on 5th Street, one of your old drop addresses. The locker's still there. Someone else is probably using it now. Someone else who saw a video with a blurred face and disguised voice, thought about it for a week, tried it once, felt the glitch, and could not stop. You hope they stop. You hope the ceiling stays a ceiling, because the Amazon return scam does not start by looking like a criminal network. It starts with a broken pair of earbuds, a broke person doing mouths, and one refund that feels like it should not count. But it does count. It all counts. And the debt is not always something money can calculate.